Hi, my name is Eric Howard, and this is my video presentation for the Module 2, Why Do I Have to Be a Social Worker? Question. I tend to look at why I have to be a social worker through the lens of a healthcare professional in the gerontology field. The elderly is the population that I love working with, and it's really the reason why I got into social work and why I think I have to be a social worker. Something important that we've learned in this module, and one of the definitions that is kind of simple but still sticks with me, is the empowerment theory. And most people might think of the empowerment theory through getting somebody resources so they can heat their house, or getting somebody resources, to get to work on time. I tend to think about the empowerment theory through kind of mental empowerment. And I think that's why it's so important for social workers to work with this field, and why I have to be a social worker. One of the pieces of information that I learned from one of the articles was the fact that with classic and operant conditioning, despite the dire consequences of dementia, people with dementia can still learn in relation to classic and operant conditioning. Now, one might not think about empowerment this way, but if we can give them the mental resources through things like sensory stimulation to focus on remembering something from their past, or focusing on doing a new skill, then that's going to mean the world to them, whether they remember it in a minute or not. And that's why I think I have to be a social worker. It's so important for social workers to just be patient with them, and it's really one of the only professions that does this. And also, through empowering and social justice theories, we can begin to build that client-worker relationship, which is one of the learning objectives in Module 2. For the older generation, even just learning new things or reconnecting with the past, that's still going to build trust with them, and it's still going to make them feel safe, which is something that individuals that struggle with social justice, which is something that people that are discriminated against deal with every single day. That's so important for them to feel safe, and for that helping individual to, allow that safety to occur. And it just means we can break down the theories of oppression, which is something that the older generation deals with every single day. So I thank you for listening, and I believe this is why I have to be a social worker.